call was a clear catch by Brandon interception. Even after criticizing call during the post-game press conference, he doubled down by calling reporter Jay Skursky of the Buffalo News while on the team playing to offer further frustration. McDermott argued that the play was not even close and that it was angry over what he saw as a question replay review in such a pivotal play. Skursky went on to admit that getting on a phone call for McDermott for his express purpose was so unusual and probably won't ever happen again in my career.
Yeah, I think that's something. I think at this point, obviously, you would say, but the press got to get you said it. It's how you obviously get it away. You want to chastise the referee, you didn't want to get yourself fined, you didn't want to get yourself in trouble with the NFL, and you just, express your displeasure.
I might not miss.
Welcome everyone to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the number 3 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This crowd bringing an ear-splitting welcome to their visitors. Got it in the middle. It's Tate.
Dang.
45 on his way. Turns it on down the left side. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
The dream start for this offense. You get the ball on the 25, and you go 75 yards, play one. Everybody excited, everybody confident, everybody jacked up. That's the way you start a football game.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Nice
stick
job
his
by
dumb
the
ass
kickoff
in,
team.
bro.
Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it is a main event. See, we're ready to go heading to the championship.
The give out of the gun. Got the first down and more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Now on first down from the 28. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pass rush. Gets there. Gets home. Gets him down at the 23.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the silver bullets, guys flying around, giving great effort and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position, and right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, but now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this third down situation. Good response by
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And how about this defense? Your offense goes right down the field, scores on the first drive, and now you come out, get a big sack on third down, and force a punt. You talk about creating momentum early and shutting the home crowd up. Mission accomplished.
Oh, does he turn that loose down the middle? Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right. A shot toward the end zone.
You just drag him like that?
Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that was a play call the coordinator had in his back pocket. He was hoping his defense would get the stop on fourth down. They did. There was no question. He was telling his quarterback, if you take the field, we're taking a shot. You know who you're throwing it
Lock
to.
in, Mark.
What a great job of having a shot play ready to go, and it pays off.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Thomas. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. All wideouts, no backs. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. Got it in the middle, it's Sharp.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right?
Breaks into the open. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
Oh, noses his way through. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off them, right? If I fake this pass, I can run it up the gut, or I can throw it and it just spread me out and make me defend so many things. And you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Really nice job by quarterback and wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Makes the grab on the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And here comes money down for this offense. Third down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Touchdown LSU! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground, it's Jackson. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry out. Running back searching for a hole. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together.
Makes the grab past the marker. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They've got a first down here to open the period. To throw, it's Sayin. Pulls it in, it's Smith. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
It is so good for an offense early in the game to get in a rhythm and to start stringing first downs together. It makes the game really easy and puts that defense in a situation where they're starting to get tired. They want to sub, they want to get other guys in the field. Stringing first downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
Shoots it to the left. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right through them, but, man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch. And in this case, even catching the football, it was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. So we open up for the passing.
Snap from the gun on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Peoples. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And the Buckeyes will have it first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time to get the ball out. If things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Bringing the heat. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
This crowd knows when to bring it. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's 1st down. We're fine giving up locations right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up 4th down.
Looking for a push on 4th down.
Come on. You need to get that, nigga. You can tell that all you want.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Takes the handoff. It's Durham.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. With the catch, it's Anderson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Turning it on! Powers through. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. The Tigers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
This division escape the city. And never afraid of that. It's the new attitude of the He says they can stop.
Right back to the well.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Grab, go to the middle, it's Sharp. He gets it down to the 30-yard line, and time is running short here in the 1st half. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end is always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing his athleticism there.
Hey, God.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Iron Man last year in his debut. Logan Paul's had a number of spectacular performances in the one.
He wants to change this route. In 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. That's reeled in. It's Green. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Looking for the score. Intercepted to stop the threat. Got some room to run.
Thank you.
He's at the 40. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
And that is a massive momentum-shifting play that completely flips the field. Offense is in the red zone, bad decision, poor throw, it gets picked off. And how about the return all the way back to the opponent's red zone? That was incredible.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
One of these men has almost more confidence.
They'll pass on the field goal and take another shot at the end zone before the half. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Let's it fly.
You got that, bro? I'm right there.
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And the extra point puts them on top 21-7.
Oh, come on, bro.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Slips through the line. He's got it out. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
You just wait to have when we do up all these adjustments and things we got to do differently to take advantage. How about the special teams coming out to start the second half and setting the tone, taking the kick all the way back for 6. Let's draw it up a bit better than that.
Tuesdays with think looking good. With 8 pieces of juicy, crispy chicken or tenders for just $10. It's
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback to bring it up to the 25.
KFC $10 Tuesdays.
The smartest Wi-Fi's mixed in.
Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half of this defense.
The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they're able to get him on the ground.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Finds the tight end. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Off the play fake on first down. The throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on second and long. Switching for a man. It's Sayin. This one's complete. Nice job by this guy finding the slot guy on a drag.
Yeah, receiver just working his way across the field, giving his quarterback a nice, easy target. That's an easy completion.
Using his legs, it's Jackson. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
Man, that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a fourth down.
Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. The Buckeyes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Throws to the back. He's got it. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to go up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and go get them tackled to the ground.
It's a fucking win, man.
How loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication.
Not bailed out.
Having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And the extra point is good for a 28-14 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Austin Theory back in the thing.
He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Nussmeier. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Catch in the middle. It's Anderson. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. LSU right back to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. He might want another play. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Thomas. There he goes. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Sharp. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll leave it with him. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, but they knocked that defense back, and they've got it down to the 34. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Running into the open space. Touchdown, Tiger. A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense. they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock.
And how about this offense running the football when you know it's going to be a run? Being the more physical squad in this defense, man, trailing in this football game, still got those 3 timeouts, but they've got to get a stop. They've got to make a stand and start burning those timeouts.
Gonna run it. It's people.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Scanning the field. It's Sayed. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down.
Let's go, Mark.
Good stop. Defense gets a 4th down stop.
And as a defense, that's all you can ask for. Give the ball back to your offense. Yes, you're still down. You gave them a chance. They got the football. They got some time left. Now can they put a drive together? Maybe go tie this game. Maybe go win this game. Great stop by this defense.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it. That's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the 1st down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. He finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Card in the backfield. It's Sharp. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block and run. Because they're blocking and run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive game.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. He's got it on the run. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike.
You get the completion, and now you set up a manageable 3rd down situation in the red zone. This is a huge down in distance in this game.
In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game now. All you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the...
So that drive covered just 44 yards. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. That one bounds runs through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Fires to the middle. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy at second down.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Back to pass on second down. He'll try to do it himself. First down and more. It's a fumble on the play.
Stupid ass nigga.
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
This defense knows that turnovers win games. And here in this 2-minute...
That's how you come back, Mark.
That's good.
2 grams of protein, crisp veggies, and tasty sauce. Just $3.99.
$3.99? Did you just say $3.99?
$3.99? $3.99? $3.99? $3.99?
Hey, what's that?
What is it? Subway's new protein pockets, over 20 grams of protein for $3.99. Try all 4. Get Detroit-style slices and steaks for $4.99 from 36 ounces. Delicious slices and 4 pieces of Italian cheese bread. You get both all to yourself. Now choose spoil. Try Detroit-style slices and steaks for $4.99 from Little Caesars Pizza. This was yesterday. 5 days faster. Guides to take every time. Now this is Texas. It's really betting on TurboTax. Pilot 3 things from news and distill that into a visual summary. Walk in like you won't. That's your city house. You don't die noise. It's a slip. No. Walk in. Walk. Legendary. WWE World is back in Las Vegas at WrestleMania 42. The 5-day interactive fan experience will take place from Thursday, April 16th through Monday, April 20th at the Las Vegas Convention Center in South Park. You don't want to miss the return of fan favorite. There's a live podcast from Bobby's roundtable discussions, WWE Superstar, and the largest WWE secret store in WrestleMania history. Tickets are on sale now at WWEworld.com. Say that you have the 7th. You know, I think the best trouble manager that Raw has ever seen. And how much all of us at Raw, I'm going to miss you when you're gone from that shit. See, that can be used against me. Just may want to take that. Go forever. This movie, Saturday night, take place on main event. 8 Eastern, Pacific over 8 couches. It is Rhea and Inga defending against the Judgment Days in Oregon. And Sanders, the red. So, fully aware that when you stand what's the need? Like Vincent Robert Sands. Here in WWE. I think the petition has been ended this week. Okay, that been a red.
Breathe.
Stay back. I let be a nut. Fuck everything.
The women's tag team championships against Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez. Yeah, but it's gonna be a Saturday night main event. But the question that I have is Liv. Look.
Welcome, everyone, to the home of the LSU Fighting Tigers, Baton Rouge and Tiger Stadium. As we'll see, the number 10 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a team from the SEC, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Canes will kick it off to get us underway. He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. On the move, it's Durham. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They marked it at the 29. The Bayou Bengals have been able to put on an aerial circus in recent years, but the foundation, the running game.
Yeah, don't forget about the run game. That starts everything, right? Because if you can run it, you can throw it, you can create some balance and keep defenses off guard. But I think LSU does a really good job of always establishing the run game first. Then they'll get to their playmakers and all the speed out wide.
To the air, it's Nussmeier. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really nice job creating separation for his QB.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Job number one for a defense is to create negative plays, create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. From the gun, give on the inside. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. While the Canes are known for big-time playmakers, tough physical running is part of it, too.
Yeah, you got to be able to have a team that not just is about sizzle, and we've seen so many Miami teams about sizzle, but some substance with some physicality, the run game.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
The thing I like about the slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route running. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
And off from the shotgun. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Back to pass, it's back. Skips away from pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Hits that Saturday, you know what happened?
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Right through his hands.
You better take your 3. You better take your motherfucking 3. Ain't shit street over here.
This is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
This crowd busting the decibel meter and trying to will a 4th down stop. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Let's it go.
I'm trying to fucking get there.
Touchdown, Hurricane. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Prescription medicine that improves mild to severe obstructive sleep apnea, OSA.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line.
During sleep.
Looking to throw it just
for just 1 year. Many people had
makes the catch. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Motion from the back. With jet sweep pass.
Tell your doctor you get a local stone.
Slithers into space. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1
Oh,
to
shit.
22.
Severe side effects may include inflamed pancreas or gallbladder problems. Tell your doctor if you experience vision changes, depression, or suicidal thoughts.
They'll need to
before
convert
scheduled
this
procedures
third
with
down from
anesthesia.
their own
If you're nursing,
22 to get this drive jump-started.
taking birth control pills. Taking Zepbound with a sulfonylurea or insulin may cause low blood sugar. Side effects include nausea, diarrhea, and vomiting, which can cause
From the gun,
dehydration and
wants to
worsen kidney
pass.
problems.
With the catch, it's Thomas. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense with no intention to draw the defense off sides. They want to run on fourth down. Might be changing the route.
Just like the fastest game you can play, or you can get 5G.
On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Intercepted. A
fuck, no.
Turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Canes. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
Got to sweat again.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
He'll bring it out. It's Anderson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped. When he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. The Tigers want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. Grabbed in the middle, it's Durham. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached a break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Hit as he throws. Got him and nobody's close. Lots of room to run. The tag. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he found open space, the fan might as well start playing.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
What I did there? Nice to be brought to you by.
You get that?
Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. Takes it the other way.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude. His playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Firing to the right, complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6. And the defense
that's my boy.
That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open.
He's going for the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle of this third possession. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle.
That pressure got to him. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable, man. He didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now.
Man, I play that defense, son. I'm trying to tell you.
Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 19.
I play that defense in the game.
Try to get the first down. The short hands. It's
You got that? That's
they
only.
knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways.
Oh, he's got some space.
Thank you.
Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before
Way
being
too much
hauled out.
dancing.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football. And this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Operating in the red zone here on second down.
Maybe I'm not going to bring speed and change it up.
Here's the handoff. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
And that's a good second down run. Commit to the running game. Run the football. Great game. Great job by the offensive line. Keep it rolling.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The sweet feet keeping the play alive.
That's a fucking pick, man. Fucking scary.
Well, the defense is making some big plays here right up against their own goal line. They forced 2 straight incompletions, now setting up third down. You're expecting pass again. Is this a situation where they're going to want to blitz, or do they stay back, play zone, and try to break on the ball?
Get that. Not defense, Moss.
A few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing it away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent. He's making bad decisions.
Gets it on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Using the quick game. Puts it on the midfield. It's a seam wide open.
Ooh, this shit, man.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hands. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability.
Yo, once you learn how to switch stick, bro, yo, you'll be unstoppable.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. They get to him as he throws.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start to panic. He'll start to speed up that processor. Nice job on the defense making that quarterback feel very, very uncomfortable.
Punch it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice game.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw to get the 1st down.
And a nice catch. Way to get your feet down, and your reward is 0 yards.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for a man. It's back. Oh, they're after him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure. They sort of put them out of rhythm.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
Fires to the tight end. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
area. Nobody's soft up. I want to talk about unfortunate turn of events. This
offense has been money on 4th down here in the 1st half. They'll try to make it 3 for 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st.
Get out of here, nigga.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't work it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Sharp. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Touchdown LSU! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
Of all places. I mean, that is a lot of pressure.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25.
I did too much tonight. It's not lost on me. It's lost on the truth. See him?
One more snap coming before halftime. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the wideout. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half.
It's going to be a new
LSU ready to boot it away and open this 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Hey, stop.
Season 2 is running back connections.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an off.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime. The defense does too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they confused the quarterback. They're able to come away with a pick.
LSU quick to the line.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Offense changing the play. To the air. It's Nussmeier. He'll take a shot. He's got it. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable.
Just came back and gave this nigga the belt.
So much success.
I'd be on after this game.
Way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, you do at least apply a little game pressure down.
It's true. I think for them to get back at this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just kicking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
They'll throw on 3rd and short. Fires downfield. This time on target. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure. He's knocked down at 42.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Off the play fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, just throwing an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get 3rd and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect 3rd down and long execution by this defense.
Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. And the Canes are rolling down the field. Back to pass, it's back. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, that's a phenomenal individual effort getting that sack. What a dominant play. And I'll tell you, playing here at Death Valley, a play like that now is going to get this crowd hyped up. And that's something as an opposing quarterback you do not want. Take it from me.
I'm right there, bro.
Experience. I remember my true freshman year playing at night here in Death Valley. That was the first time in my life I understood what the term hostile environment meant. This place is scary when the crowd gets involved, and that sack right there is going to light them up.
It's complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got him still on his feet. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the turn after the big play up top. And the Hurricanes will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Touchdown, Miami! Fitted in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on games.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Saturday night's main event special start at 8 Eastern, Pacific. There's no tickets available.
And a lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? LSU right back to the line. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Quick completion on the outbound. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the 4th quarter.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Looking to fire.
Whoa, what are you doing?
Fire there as they can't make the connection. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. He lost one down the sideline. And it's intercepted.
Oh.
Maybe breathing on
Alright, but that just pissed me the fuck off.
Look, big-time playmakers make big plays in big games.
Nigga wide open right there. Nigga wide open. Nigga throws out of bounds.
There's still time for them to go out and win it. Could that be the play that sparks this team?
Looking downfield, it's back. Unloads the
nigga.
slide out. And he just
Switched
overshot
it.
his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
I tell you,
This is going to fall on the
switched it.
quarterback's shoulders here in the 4th quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress. If you're going,
He's going to let one fly.
Oh, shit, fucking.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes
He's off his mind.
and takes it back to set up his offense.
and it's just a decision by the quarterback. I get that he's outside the pocket and plays breaking down, but you can't force it into your top receiver. If he's not open, you got to throw it away, and the defense took advantage with the interception.
Gonna take a shot.
Yeah, shit, nigga.
Inside the 30. And he found all kinds of room and got it down.
He was up 14 up.
I'll be honest, man. If I had the weapons
And in the first.
offensively, I'd be more aggressive too. It's what got them to this point. It's why they have the lead here in the fourth quarter. Take some shots when those opportunities present themselves.
Red pass is complete. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with a lead late would be trying to run the football, right? Or throw
Look at my 6'8" tight end right here.
Clock, but this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
Oh, shit. Up out of here. 96 offense, 96 defense. I don't give a fuck Miami. LSU against whoever.
This offense calls all game long. Everything has been working. This has been a master class.
I'm gonna bust his ass.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Back to throw, it's Nussmeier. That ball is intercepted at the goal line.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in
Can't believe we ain't ranked this year, bro. That shit crazy how ass we are this season.
Interception was just great.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount. They take care of the ball. Got it in the middle. Fletcher. He has a knack for taking away the tackler's leg.
Look at that, 18 for 35, bro. Can't do shit.
You see this more and more in college football. Motion the running back out of the backfield. What am I looking for? I'm looking to see if it's man coverage. Is the linebacker going chasing? If he does, guess what I get to do?
He hurls one deep down the left side.
Try me, bro.
And they
What?
connect on the deep shot. Let's see
Thank you.
if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
You don't see a lot of OPI, but on that play, the offensive player just way too handsy. He's grabbing, he's working his hands way too much, and it was an easy call for the referee.
Lofts one high and deep.
Shit out of here.
And that's going to be in.
Yeah, you like that.
Broke on second down, but
Pushed
third
it.
down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the left. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Gonna look downfield again. Working that wide
All that screen shit, that shit ain't gonna work,
this
dog.
one will be stopped for no gain.
I'll tell you, the offense might be setting up a shot down the field here. You might see them later fake the wide receiver screen and see if they can hit a tight end or another receiver running up the boundary. Keep your eye open for that.
Connection to the right.
Why the fuck does he keep getting open, though?
After a good pick up there, they're in striking distance
Fuck
at
with
the
that.
37.
Don't get this nigga.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but you drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to
Okay,
do.
you want to keep doing these comeback
Now he's
routes.
got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. New set of downs after the completion. Dropping back, it's back. Unloads to the right. Zips it out to his man.
No.
Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not
He
sure
did
you
not
could
score.
get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Man, you got to like these last two plays by this offense. You understand. You're in a deficit. You've got to score multiple times to get back in this football game. Nice job pushing the ball down the field, making explosive plays. They're going to need more of it, and they're going to need it fast.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage.
Screen.
Receivers are not great
Screen.
blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there, and as a result, the offense actually...
Fuck.
the cage. And they add 6 more to the board, but that's
He's going for 2.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job.
What about it, guys?
Continuing to fight, push the
Give
ball
it to
down
me.
the field, make plays.
Give it to me. You waited too long. You waited too long on this. GG's.
Down 2 possessions, they'll try the onside kick.
Get up.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure.
Why this touchdown, Rashad?
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
I don't want to throw the blitz. I want to get it up there.
Playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. You saw guys
Good.
with instinct running down the road making a tackle.
Quarterback making checks. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Wants to go up top. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
I think this new blitz going something, guys.
Defense stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to take a shot. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. That's a perfect example of not...
This bum ass nigga up out of here, cuz.
Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking to throw, it's back. Here's a throw downfield late.
Get out of here.
And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there, almost had it in his grasp. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh,
Get out of here, cuz.
And he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Maybe on after this.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Going for the marker on the ground. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. The Canes with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Working that left side now. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did...
Make that 6 wins in a row, nigga. Hold on, let me check something real quick. got all these trophies. Damn.